Hello, George here. I want to give you a little video about this little music video that I saw recently from a new single out from the Foo Fighters called Run. It has an interesting video, and unfortunately I can't really show you the video or the music because it's copyrighted, but I was able to take some clips of photos of various segments of the video and just explain it to you. Well, it starts off with this, it's basically an escape from a nursing home. And the nursing home is called St. Daniel's, which is interesting because, isn't that Daniel's book, the prophet Daniel, was the one who, gave all the prophecies about the end times. And when the singer comes on, David Grohl, and he does look a bit like a prophet. Also, some people have said he looks a bit like Dumbledore in Harry Potter. But he actually is kind of old, and he sort of like has this rather prophet-like look. So maybe maybe he's trying to be the imitation of Prophet Daniel or something like that, and he's telling people to run. And the protagonist, one of the, he's basically the Christ-like image in the, or metaphor for Christ in the video. Anyway, as the music's playing in the chapel, he goes up into the top of the altar and he sort of stretches his arms out in a cross. And if you notice there to the right, is actually the Jesus and Mary looking on from the stained glass, and is symbolizing that this Christ is God up in heaven, and he's going to come down to earth, and he does come down to earth, and wow, and all once he gets down there, all of the patients in the nursing home, they sort of rise up, and they normally couldn't walk, and so now they can walk, and they're actually basically in rebellion against the nurses who have been keeping them like prisoners in this nursing home. And while there's chaos around the room, there are people. This one person I like, quite a nice image of him just sitting calmly and serenely and praying, showing that prayer is actually the engine for action, and it's actually the what starts off action. It's not action only, but prayer, because God is actually involved in acting out His will through answering the prayers of the faithful. And then, of course, the breakout of St. Daniel's nursing home, smashing through the glass, and others follow, and they make an escape in a getaway car, And then at the end, there's some sort of like a dance sequence from the ones left behind. And you notice at the end, when they're all dropped, supposedly dead, there's five. Five is the symbol of a grace in the Bible. So I think a lot of nice prophetic images there about how Christ came down from heaven to rescue us and to get us out of this world, really, and into a new life. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the analysis.